7 habits that are hurting your mental health. When talking about mental health, it must be taken into account that it is a combination of psychological and biological factors. Sometimes we do not notice it, but the bad mood, lack of concentration or mental exhaustion can be the result of something that is happening in our body: poor diet, insufficient or incorrect rest, or substance abuse that intoxicates the brain. The following bad habits may have, in the short or long term, negative consequences on the brain that impair mental health. Learn to recognize and modify them. Don't forget to click the link below to download my free ebooks. 1. Not having breakfast. When you start your activities without having eaten anything, or you spend a lot of time from getting up to the first meal, your body does not get the level of sugar and protein it needs in the early hours of the day. When that happens, the brain cells degenerate, and that in the long run can cause a stroke, dementia or Alzheimer's. 2. Sleeping with the head covered. Covering the head while sleeping increases the concentration of carbon dioxide in the brain. This leads to lack of oxygen and damages the brain. Don't forget to click the link below to download my free ebooks. 3. Depending on the mobile. Being constantly aware of what happens in social networks or conversations with people who are not present, blocks the possibility of living the present and enjoying. Also, in the medium and long term, your nerves will pass the bill. 4. Carrying a poor posture. You would be surprised to know how much the posture influences your emotions and how you are predisposed to life. Don't forget to click the link below to download my free ebooks. 5. Maintaining toxic relationships. Surrounding yourself with people with whom you have a relationship that is not healthy and keeping them close is one of the things that wear out the most. 6. Forcing the brain when you are sick. The World Health Organization recommends resting when we are sick or recovering from a health problem. Many people believe that it is only a physical effort, but this also means not making intellectual efforts. Working, studying, or even reading with effort when you do not feel good is a double-edged sword, because you may want to do it to save time, but you will lose it later when the brain is resentful. 7. Escape from loneliness. Of course, contact with friends and loved ones is healthy and necessary for all people. However, escaping moments of loneliness or being afraid of being left alone with one's thoughts can mean avoiding necessary reflections that, if avoided, end up negatively impacting our psychology. If you discover that you have any of these habits, do not worry. Now that you know, you are in time to start changing them today. Source: http://www.labioguia.com. To learn more about 7 habits that are hurting your mental health, please subscribe to this channel, share this video with others, like it, and download the book free by clicking the description below.